Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. It has been about a week and a half, I think, since my last video. So I just wanted to give you guys an update on the prop farming and just anything else that's been going on. So the first thing I really wanted to share with you guys, because I think it's really important, I think a lot of people kind of would always ask this. It's one of the first things that people, would think when you're talking about prop firms is, have you actually received a payout? So I am very happy to say I have, and I just wanted to share that with you guys, and I'll show you proof as well to show that it is actually paying. It's not been the hugest payouts. I'm kind of starting slowly building my way up. The idea is that I would like eventually to get to all 5 of my my Titan X EAs trading at the same time on different accounts, and looking for $2,000 on each of them. Now I could potentially make $2,000 every 2 weeks because I do get the 2-week option to take a payout every 2 weeks. So from the back test I've done on the $2,000 profit target on a $100,000 account, in the last year and a half, almost 2 years, it actually has not yet lost an account. Sometimes what happens is you get stuck kind of between the 97 and the 102,000. And what I would do in that situation is, once an account has gone on for a month and is still not hitting that profit target, I'll leave it to trade for an extra 2 weeks. And the second it gets over 1,000, I mean, even if it like hits $1,200 profit or $500 profit, once you've got over the $100,000 mark, whatever it is, 100,000 and 500, I would literally stop the account, take the profit, and then just start it up again. So from the last video, I had the two live accounts on the 100K, and then I think there was also a small little 10K account. And I think I'd also started the 225K. So let me just give you an update on all of those. Both 25K unfortunately ended up failing. There were 2 different strategies, but the one strategy I was using, I don't know, I'm not that keen about. There's another strategy now that they've released, which is basically like a trend stacking. So once it picks up, so it's based on EMAs and also RSI for entry. So you have far fewer entries, but most of the time when it does enter, it will basically run in that direction until it hits its take profit. And if you hit your first take profit without a loss, you're basically going to be hitting that 8 to 10% profit target for a challenge in that trade. So it kind of gets its work done. I wouldn't say quickly, because sometimes it takes a while for it to actually get into a trade. But once it's in a trade, you just got to let it be. So what I am looking at doing now is taking 2 simultaneous accounts challenges as I was before. I'm still going to run the original strategy, and then I'm going to run this new one. So those are going to be the 2 side by side. I haven't decided if I'm going to do it weekly or only when one fails will I start a new challenge. So I think if I'm going to do it weekly, it has to be 10K accounts, because just start low and let it build up. So yeah, that's basically where we are with that. The 10K account, as you remember from the last video, I kind of left it because it had already hit 500 and something profit. We should be getting that profit now in the next week. I'm waiting for the option to pop up. And in this last week, I think on Monday, I got the option to take my $2,030 profit from the 100K account that was in the profit. So we did get that payout, and I'm going to show that to you now. But let me just carry on. So we got that payout. I got the new credentials for the fresh 100K account, started trading that straight away on Tuesday, and we are currently sitting at $1,200 profit with that. So I'm hoping this one will hit its profit target within the 2 weeks, and then we can get another payout on that. And the other 100K account, the other live account, is struggling. We're currently sitting at about 91,500. I've turned the EA off, and I'm now manually trading it to see if I can get it back to about 95, just to get some kind of wiggle room for Titan to go again, and then I will set that off again on the trend stacking one to see if I can get one big payout, at least to get to over 100, so I can get a payout and get my refund. So it's not out yet, and I am trading that slowly. Even if it takes me a couple months to get back to that point, I'm just going to trade it really slowly. A live account is a live account, and I don't want to lose it unless I'm going to do everything I can to hold on to that account. So until I get to the point that I have got like 5 accounts running, then I'm just going to, just go at it. So let me quickly show you guys the payout. So first off, there we go. This is everything that's happening. As you can see on the funded, we got that 10,520, which we're still waiting for over here. That should be available for me tomorrow, and then that'll carry on. This is that other 100k. As I said, it was on 91,500 something. I've slowly built it up to that. I am going to keep pushing it up to about 95, as I said, and then let it run. And this is the new one, which has already paid me twice, is now on 101,204. So this one is going to hopefully hit its 2k next week. This one is actually an account that we got the payout from, so this is no longer. So it's just these 3 that are live at the moment. Nothing else being taken at the moment. This ongoing one, we got $1 to play with, so that's out. These are all passed, and this one is not passed. So the 2 25k accounts did not pass, and I will be starting a new 25k on Monday. I say 25, maybe I'll start 2 10ks, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Maybe just start 2 10ks and then see if I can get maybe 3 10ks rolling. Then I would have 3 10ks and 2 100ks. If I then need an extra Titan X account, I will trade one of the 10ks manually and replace it with a 100k. And I'll keep doing that until I've got all 5 with 100k accounts. So that's the goal. So if you go to payouts over here, you will see there was my payout for the last profit. My profit was 2,538. I made that in a week. Unfortunately, they did not allow me to take it in the 2-week profit split, just because I hit the $2,000 the first day, and then I traded really small lots to get to the 500. And they basically said it was not consistent enough, which is silly because, all I was doing was managing my account. It's kind of like them saying, if you make money, you've got to keep risking the same amount, which it just, I don't know, it makes no sense to me. I hit the 2k in the first day, and I was like, you know what, I want to secure that profit. And I traded much less risky to get to the 2.5, but they still said it's not consistent. So basically, however you start trading, they want you to keep trading like that, which makes absolute no sense, because lot sizes for me are dependent on, if I were trading manually, that is, would be dependent on my stop loss. So my lot sizes would probably always change. They'd probably be close enough, so maybe they would consider it consistent. But yeah, it's just a weird rule. So now that I've put the current one that's on 1,200, I have that on the 2k profit target. So if that hits the target in 2 weeks, it is going to be consistent enough for them that I can take the money. So there it is, as you see, 2,030, and then let me just roll over to my dealer account. There you can see the payment has been made, 2,030. Right over here, you can see True Forex Funds International received 2,030, so that matches up with that. 230.66, 2,030.66. So there you go, guys. Money is in my account. I'm still trying to decide where to move it to. I might just hold it in there for now. But that's, yeah, no issue. I've got the money. So that's just to show you guys that payments have been received, and it is all kind of going according to plan. What else have I been up to? One of the other things I have been doing is trading a demo account, just trying to figure out how I want to trade my live account moving forward. So there's two strategies that I'm kind of playing around with at the moment. I want to be 100% sure which one I'm going to trade. And one of them is basically trading order flow on the 5 minutes, regardless of trend. And if I go to the 4 hour here, I just want to show you guys, I've done a massive backtest on Euro USD, which so far seems to be the most consistent, or the most profitable, should I say, for this strategy. So it's basically waiting for a shift or a break in structure, and then I will basically take my trade on that position, on that order block or the point of interest. And on the Euro USD, it's actually done very well over the last month and a half. So I will continue trading this. I didn't trade that this last week. I was just messing around with different things. Okay, there we go. Finally, if I go to the 1 hour, I just want to show you. So as you can see, guys, going all the way back, these are all the trades I've taken. 5 minute time frame, 71 wins with 38 losses. So well over 100 trades. From the 22nd of August to around the 22nd of October, which it wasn't quite. But basically 3 months at 1% risk, I basically would have finished 68% gain. So, I mean, it's probably unlikely that you would get those results because in this, I was trading 24 hours a day, which is not likely. But as an indication, it's pretty good. I don't trade around big news. And one of the things I did notice as well is I got quite a few losses in between, like the Asian session around that sort of time. And yeah, so like after about 6 my time to about 10 in the morning. So kind of when London opens. So what I'm going to do again is I'm going to test the same lot, and I'm only going to test kind of London open to around 6 or 7 my time, and see. It'll probably be a lot less trades, but see what the win rate is like. And then next week, what I'm going to do is I'm going to trade this on my demo to see how it goes. And then once I've done that, because I've already traded the other one on my demo as well, I did it for a week and I got about maybe around 5% in the week, which is kind of on target, which is kind of what I'm looking for. So I'm going to see which one has performed the best. And this one will basically only be on Euro USD. So I would like to only trade one pair on my live, because the more you trade it, the more you understand it. You understand how it moves. And that's kind of what I'm looking at doing on my live trade. Very few pairs, 1 to 3 max. So that's what I have been up to, guys. That's the update for you. But yeah, the main thing I wanted to just bring to you guys was that proof of payment, that it has gone through, and the prop farming thing going really well so far. So I will keep you updated on that. And if anyone is interested, like I'm bringing you guys all the data, I'm not like pushing the affiliate link. I'm not doing any of that. I just want to bring you guys the facts, bring you guys the results. And so far you've seen that it's not like incredible that it's like winning 100% of the time or passing 100% of the time. But the whole point is that you only need to be passing these more than 50% of the time to actually be profitable, right? So I think at the moment there's probably not only a pass rate in terms of the challenge and the verification, but passing both and actually getting a payout, I think, is about 58% now. So that's basically saying almost 1 out of every 2 times you're taking challenges, you're going to be getting to a payout, which is amazing. Considering that, let's put it this way, you're spending $500 every time. So if you took 2, you're spending $1,000. If you got your payout, which if we're trading it slowly, is, let's say, 4K a month, you're still making about 3K. So spending 1,000, making 3, you know. And that strategy I was talking about, the 58% to getting a payout, is actually to go to the full AK. So you could technically be saying that for every 1,000 you're spending, you have the chance of making AK. So, I mean, crazy. Which after the profit split, I think is about 6-4. So pretty amazing stuff, guys. I'm going to keep you updated. As I said, my goal is to get to 5 live accounts, all trading 100K, and then every time I pass a new one, I am just going to set that up on the passive 2K profit target. And then what I might do is, if I do eventually get to the 5K, the five accounts, what I will do is trade them passively, see how it goes. If I have a few good months or few good weeks where I'm taking profit on all of them, so we're talking about 8K profit, 10K, which will probably be 8K after profit split, then I will set up the next lot of accounts with 3 trading the 2K profit, and then maybe 2 trading fully aggressive, you know. So potentially be looking at making 16 plus K in a month once we're doing that. So we'll see, guys. See how it all goes. It's all kind of moving forward. It's slow, you know. I think a lot of people think they're going to jump onto this profit or this prop farming thing, and it's going to be money within a couple months, you know, which is possible. I'm not saying it's not. You could pass and see money in a couple months. But I've been doing the prop farming thing now for, I think, about 3 months, and I have 3 months. I basically from it got $3,000 paid, so not too bad. I've basically paid off my what I spent to buy into the prop farming blueprint, which is $3,000. I've basically got that paid back, so you know that's not bad at all. And I'm currently sitting on 1,100. So once I get this profit target, I am looking at pretty much getting all my buy-ins paid back as well. And then anything after that is all just going to be profit. So slowly moving forward, getting your everything paid back, that you are kind of sitting at break even. Once we get to that, then I'm going to be happy. So that's that, guys. That's the update. Have a good rest of your weekend, and we will see you guys next week. All right, bye for now.